Sports is proud to present continuing coverage of the world of golf. From Orlando, Florida, and Arnold Palmer's Bay Hill Club and Lodge, live final round coverage of Q School. It is the great challenge that all these golfers face, trying to string 4 solid rounds together, trying to best Mother Nature and this course, and trying to beat the entire field as we check the leaderboard. Our leader here on this Sunday is our featured golfer. He's got a sizable advantage here as he looks to increase it further. And that's a good way to start this final round. It's in the fairway at the first. Walking the course today, let's bring in Nota Begay III.
152 yards left for him. Pin is in the back right corner of this green.
That's got to be disappointing. Good lie in the fairway, and the approach winds up in the bunker. Looking to splash this softly onto the green. Okay, that got caught up a bit before it got to the green. Kind of slowed its momentum, but good out regardless. Well done. That is in for a par here at the first. And that's going to keep this large lead right where it is. Back to the second hole here at Bay Hill. Frank, long par 3.
And that green slopes so much from right to left, so you can actually use the contours of the green here.
Back to the action here at the Bay Hill Club and Lodge. Second hole, it is a pretty demanding par 3, Frank.
Goal really is to just carry that front bunker or sneak it a little right of that and try and cheat it around.
Didn't check, Frank.
Yeah, just not enough spin on that. Really, I mean, that almost like took that first bounce and just ricocheted forward.
Okay, safely on the putting surface out of the sand. Would have maybe liked to run that up a little further, but that's not the worst shot in the world. Good putt there. It's in for par here at the second. and he'll remain well in control of this tournament. Frank, now to the third hole here at Bay Hill. If you have a case of the snap hooks, you're in some serious trouble here.
You're going to run out of golf balls here as well, but a good tee shot's going to leave you something like 150, 160 yards into a very narrow green. Now, it's in the first cut. There's always a little bit more grass around the ball that has to be factored in.
From just off the fairway, down the nutter.
Left with 154 to the hole. Pin is in the far back portion of the screen.
And a good iron shot, just not quite as close as what we'd all want to finish, but still.
An outside look here for birdie. Hang on. That's going to leave about 3 feet. So that safely in. It's a par here at the third. And he's going to maintain that substantial lead. 561 yard par 5 for it. Frank a chance to make 4 and maybe even an eagle 3.
Yeah, that green's just raised a little bit, so if you had a good drive in there and you're going with a slightly shorter club, big advantage.
Driving's been sensational all week, and here's another one that's going to set up nicely in the fairway. So in the fairway, but a pretty good number to carry here for a second to the par 5. Has to be thrilled with that second shot here to the par 5. Frank got everything out of that.
Yeah, did well just to advance the ball so far down the fairway. And now a fairly straightforward third shot. Two good shots on this par 5, leaves that simple little chip, and that was beautifully played.
A straightforward look here for birdie. Yeah, that's a well-played hole. It's a birdie here at 4. And that's going to move him into red figures for the round and 13 under for the tournament. 5th hole at Bay Hill. Frank, this is a chance to employ some course management as opposed to maybe brute strength. What do you think?
Yeah, rather soft par 4. No water here, but bunker down the left and bunker down the right. Pinches into that corner. So if you're a little wayward, an iron here is not a bad idea.
right after the birdie. Here's a tee shot that's going to wind up in the bunker. Anything on the green would be a good result from here as he readies his second out of the sand.
Not the best shot we've seen today, but when you consider that was set out of the fairway bunker, it certainly gets a pass grade.
Birdie putt coming up, and we go to Iona Stephen.
Yeah, I'm looking to see the break, and I'm really not seeing a lot. If I had to push it, a hair of right to left dependent on pace, slightly up the slope.
Close. Couldn't ask for much more on that putt. That one finished off. It is a par here at 5. It'll hold tight at -13. Moving on, we get a look at one of the most iconic holes at Bay Hill, the 555-yard par 5 6th. It is a sight to behold. Driving's been sensational all week, and here's another one that's going to set up nicely in the fairway.
Two solid shots at the par 5 and found the green side bunker. Lie looks good. Now, just needed a good bunker shot.
Okay, a good out, and that's what will remain for birdie. 8-foot putt here. Okay, nicely played. That's in for birdie here at 6. And he moves to 2 under for his round, 14 under for the tournament. Well, after that beast of a par 5 with all the water, take a sigh of relief and you come to the par 3 7.
Still takes a good tee shot here though, Rich. Narrow entry, and the green's 30 yards deep. Still really got to focus on hitting a good shot here.
Okay, not taking any chances there. A good, safe play in the middle portion of the green. A look here at birdie.
Yeah, Rich, I've been in there, I've taken a good look at this one, and I'm not seeing a lot in it. Up the slope, not a great deal of break. Confident roll required.
Okay, didn't quite get it there, but that's a decent effort. That one finished off. It'll be a par here at 7, and he'll remain at 14 under. Well, this 8th hole is just a solid par 4. With a good tee shot, you'll have a chance to make 3, but trust me, you're thrilled to walk out of here with a 4. It requires 2 good shots, and you have to play it all the way through, tee to green. Yeah, nothing to fault there. Good balance, good follow through, and a good start to this hole. Frank, this is a pretty good par 4, the 8th. What about the approach shot?
Such intimidating second shot here at 8. I think it's the best one on the golf course, Rich. You can see very quickly why the goal is to hit your second shots nice and high and get them to land soft. This is what you have to do with your second at 8. And that one barely makes the front of the green. Do you realize if you just miss hit the middle of the club by 1/4 of an inch, you lose 10%? That's right, 10%.
Just 5 feet left. Okay, good roll there. It is a par here at the 8th, and he'll stay right where he is. Finishing up here on the front side at Bay Hill with a lengthy par 4. And what's the key, Frank?
Well, the hole's relatively flat, but the rough on the right comes into play. If you can carry that ball 300 yards, then just take it in over the bunker.
That one's going to hit hard. Get a little bit of run out, and that is going to wind up just fine. Well, not as close to the pin as you'd like, but when you find greens in regulation on a regular basis, you're going to have a chance. Oh, I can't tell you how good that is to get it to stop where it did from that far away. That is a super putt. Okay, that's in for his par here at the 9th. And he'll go out in 34, 2 under par for this front side. We start the backside at Bay Hill with a par 4, 400-yard dogleg to the right. 2 bunkers through the fairway and 1 on the right. Accuracy off the tee is critical. Yeah, that's a nice swing, and the result is going to be a tee shot that is set up just fine. Pin cut back left here today as he stares down his second to the par 4.
In golf, you've heard the term mulligan. You'd love that a do-over there, wouldn't you? I mean, that's just, that's very poor from that range.
Now this, for birdie at 10.
Well, and he's had great conversion on putts like this. Even when he's not close to the hole, he's left himself with very makeable opportunities.
Oh, yes. Plenty of pace to get up that slope. It is in for a birdie. And if he can finish this out, he would claim his second victory on the year. Now the par 4 11th, just a shade under 440 yards. Where are the difficulties here, Frank?
The water down the left, but the hole keeps going that way, almost in a semi-horseshoe fashion. 2 bunkers down the right, they always catch the straight tee shot, but once again, you don't have to hit driver here. You've got to get that ball in play.
It all looks so simple when you're going good, doesn't it? And that is yet another solid drive. He needs to be mindful of the breeze here as he sets for his second.
I know it's the second shot golf course, but what an iron shot. I don't care. That's the first, the last. That's a great shot.
A 4-footer here for birdie. Yes, good start to this backside. Back-to-back birdies here at 10 and 11. And this is turning into an absolute runaway at the top of the leaderboard. Now to the par 5 12th. Frank, how good of a scoring opportunity is this?
Well, anytime you get a par 5 at Bay Hill, got to take advantage of it.
Frank, 574-yard par 5 scoring opportunity here.
The breeze behind, once again, a reachable par 5. The hardest thing about this hole really is the green. It's raised up a little bit, slopes off on either side.
Beautiful tempo to that swing, and this is going to wind up squarely in the fairway. Going to take a big poke to get there, but a chance with his second to the par 5.
Oh, this par 5 green is well protected. That's 2 good shots, but that bunker's there for a reason. Now, with some nifty sand play, we're looking at 4.
Okay, a good out, and that's what will remain for birdie. Oh, how about the run here? That a 3rd consecutive birdie. And this one was over a while ago. This is just a walk in the park now. Frank, this is an interesting hole. It's the par 4 13th, and it isn't necessarily a driver off the tee. What are the options?
Yeah, you break it down, 250 off the tee, leaves 120. There's nothing wrong with playing the hole that way. You get a little over-ambitious here and run out of fairway. That 2nd shot over water. Whoa.
Everything flowing really well right now. Coming off 3 birdies in a row. Here's another solid tee shot as well. Pin tucked in the back right here as he readies his 2nd.
That's a good shot, and more importantly, too, a green in regulation, so birdie chance.
Chance now for another birdie. Oh, everything going right now. That a 4th consecutive birdie. And this is no longer a contest, folks. This one is all over but the shout. Pushing on, we come to the 215-yard par 3, 14th. Avoid the bunkers left and long here, and your chance at par certainly increases. And that one not on the green, but not in a terrible spot either. Sitting up in the short grass.
The strike was fine on the pitch shot. Ball first, then turf. Just wasn't really hit hard enough.
Nah, the putter bails him out there. That's in for a par. And pars are fine at this point with this tournament well in hand. Frank, deep in the round at the 15th, you need to maybe make something happen. How difficult is that with such a huge dog like here?
Once again, make sure you know the distance to carry the bunker or run out. You got to play to your strength.
this, maybe a touch right. Boy, the rhythm is definitely there today. Another wonderful tee shot. Gotta think this an extra half club or more as he sets for his second into the wind. This could be a good one. Outstanding strike right there, right off the center of the club face, and a good chance for birdie. Now this for another birdie. Yeah, good putt. That's in for par here at 15. And he'll remain at 18 under. Is this a good risk-reward par 5?
It's more about the second shot here. It's probably the most demanding second shot on the golf course.
Frank, this is a great hole late in the round. Par 5 and a chance to really make up some ground or extend the lead. I mean, you can make some things happen here.
Shortest of the 4 par 5s and reachable for just about everyone. But really, it's the second shot. The better the tee shot, the easier you make that second shot.
No problems there. That's going to wind up safely in the fairway. Setting up in the fairway, 200 yards to where that hole is cut. That's what he wanted to do. After the tee shot, puts himself in really good position here on the par 5. See if he can get this one to drop here at the 16th for a birdie. That a pure roll there. That is down for a birdie here at 16. He moves to 19 under for the tournament. So we've talked about these par 3s here at Bay Hill, and they finish with a doozy. It is the 17th at 221 yards and all sorts of trouble. You can see that beach bunker in front. There's the water to deal with. Oftentimes a difficult hole location. You're thrilled to walk out of here with a par. Boy, that one was coming in hot, and it winds up carrying over the back of the green. Yeah, that's a good putt. It is in for par here at 17. And he's going to stay at 19 under par. Finishing hole at Bay Hill is the demanding 458-yard par 4. Water to the right, OB along the entire left side. A 4 almost feels like a birdie here. Yes, step one out of the way. It is in the fairway at 18. One more good approach shot could just about seal it. So a breeze at his back as he readies his second to the par 4. Well, as an old baseball announcer once said, going, going,
Gone.
goodbye. That is a good-looking pass out of the bunker right there. Got that to stop in a good place, leaving just a few feet for par. So he'll finish up there. It's a par here at 18. And that means this will be a final round, 65. Well, Frank, this was a battle to the finish. So many dreams realized and dashed here in Florida this week. But our featured golfer, a winner here at Q School.
Yeah, and the leading medalist as well. Q School is no fun. I only went to two in my life, one in Europe and one on the PGA Tour. And it is agonizing because you're desperate to try and get that elusive ticket just to play a tour so that you can guarantee sort of basically a full year. And that's exactly what they've done.
So that's a wrap for all of us at EA Sports PGA Tour. Thanks for coming along. We'll see you next time on the road to the Masters.